All right, you guys. So this video is just about practicing with the unit circle because now that we made it, it seems like a lot of work for nothing. So we are going to go ahead and do a few examples of why this would be useful. So I'll just say unit circle practice. All right, so obviously besides the obvious thing would be seeing that the degrees and radians are given. So if I ask you to convert 225 degrees, then you can easily look at the unit circle and say, well, 225 degrees is 5 pi over 4. So that would be useful if this were on a test and you had the unit circle written down somewhere. It would be helpful. But the other is for just coming up with some trig functions. So for example, if I ask you to find the cosine of 45 degrees, so we can absolutely draw a triangle, but we learned that cosine is the x value of a point on the unit circle and sine is the y value. So what you can do is look at 45 degrees and look at the x value, and the x value at 45 degrees is just root 2 over 2. And you're done. Next, if we have, let's say, the sine of negative 45 degrees. Okay, well, the sine of negative 45 degrees is going backwards on the unit circle, so you're going clockwise. So the sine of negative 45 is also like the sine of 315 degrees. And again, sine is y, so you look at the y value, and it is negative root 2 over 2. All right, how about cosine of 240 degrees? So we look at our unit circle, cosine is x. The x coordinate at 240 is just negative 1/2. All right, so pretty easy. Now we'll look at tangent. So remember, tangent is y over x or sine over cosine. So tangent of 120, so I'm looking at 120, and I didn't write in that point for some, oh, no, I did. So it is root 3 over 2 divided by negative 1 over 2. So root 3 over 2 divided by negative 1 over 2. So I can multiply this by 2 over negative 1. Those 2's cancel, and we end up getting negative root 3. So that's how you would do tangent. We'll just do a couple more. If you have sine of 405 degrees. Now, 405 degrees is beyond our unit circle, but if you just subtract 360, you can find an angle that has the same coterminal angle. So it's actually going to just be 45 degrees. So when you look at sine at 45 degrees, you look at the y, and it's just root 2 over 2. All right, last one is tangent of 90 degrees. So tangent is y over x or sine over cosine. So when we look at the ordered pair, we get 1 over 0. So I think we all know what that means. You can't divide by 0. So tangent at 90 is undefined. All right, so those are just some uses of the unit circle.